Et salut tout le monde, c'est Fiyogi. On se retrouve pour l'épisode 3 du nouveau let's play sur NBA 2K16. Bon, on va continuer, on était on est en route vers le tournoi. Alors c'est parti. C'est où? Là. Boum, 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 boum. Moi il faut faire des bruitages parce que et si je suis pas professionnel, sinon je vais avoir des droits d'auteur de merde que j'ai sur ma première vidéo. Attends. Ah oui mais mince, j'ai oublié de faire un truc. Attendez. Hop, c'est parti. Continuez. Hop, échauffement du tournoi. Aurais-je le temps de faire un match de tournoi? On verra bien. En route vers le tournoi. Ah là là. Ça m'a aidé à m'évader tout ça. Ouais, allez, arrêtez votre cirque, vous faites tout.
Thanks for joining us in hello college basketball fans. We've got a great night ahead and a couple outstanding teams going at it. We're going to have the pleasure to watch. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It's Louisville taking on the UConn Huskies.
There is no feeling like a packed house on a college campus. You can
Pourquoi je
just
marche?
feel the electricity in the air as two major colleges go head-to-head on the hardwood.
And even though this game isn't a must-have game, it feels like a tournament game, a one-and-done type situation. Both of these programs know that a win here could be huge for them as they get ready to make a run in March.
On the court right now for the Cardinals, we've got White. Rozier's out there with Sanders. Then there's Harrell, and it's Mack in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Down low, got a piece of it. And stolen by Harrell. Oh, and a fast break for Louisville. Here's Rozier. Huskies with the rebound. Here is Keith. To the wing on the left. Day kicks to Freak. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention. Just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
And guys, over the years, Louisville has had a reputation of being a high-flying offense. You know they'll play at a high tempo and create a lot of chances. It's just what has worked for the program for so long.
Here is Day. Here's Splitter. From outside, off the mark. Here's Rozier. Passes it to Harrell. There's the feed to Sanders. Some nice passing by Louisville here. That is good. Max got his first points of the night.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
Here is Day. Pass to Keith. Splitter sets a screen. Keith's shot is good.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And the Huskies going with a whole new group out there. swap here for Louisville.
Oh bon, c'est pour une raclette.
Louisville leading by 9. On the court right now for the Cardinals. Rozier's out there with Sanders. Then there's Harold. Then it's White. And it's Mack in at the center. Here's Mack. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. 9.
Comment on dit, on peut pas
Boy,
tout
guys,
gagner.
they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Day kicks to Joseph. Freak with it. Goes up on the high post. And it's White with the rebound. 1:36 left in the first half of the game. There's the pass to Harold. No luck. The Huskies on offense. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here is Keefe to the paint. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Yeah, big blunder there, and that could really cost.
And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
Allez. J'ai pas trop joué, j'ai été.
Yeah, guys, without a doubt, it's been a rough go so far here for Freak and his team. They just can't find anything to capitalize on consistently thus far.
And, Greg, I'm anticipating plenty of adjustments from the coach. But I tell you what, when it comes down to what happens in the second half, it's about the players' quick baskets right out of the gate, and it's anybody's game.
Freak in at the 4 spot, and it's Splitter in at the 5. On the court right now for the Cardinals. Harold is out there with White. Then there's Sanders, and it's Mack in at the 5, roaming the paint. There's a good screen. Here's Rozier. Harold setting the pick for Sanders. Feeds it to White. The 3. Kept alive. Here's Mack. Can't connect from short range.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Day kicks to Joseph. Pass to Day. The dish to Freak. Here is Keefe. 3-pointer. Mack grabs the miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Sanders' shot is off.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harvard.
And, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
Passes to Keefe. To the wing right side. Day the pass to Freak. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
That's right. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And both free throws good from Freak. Cardinals leading by 5. Price dishes to Thomas. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Martin with it. And it's Odom picking him up. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Freak. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Freak's got 5 points so far.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Price kicks it to Odom. They set the pick. Hughes the pass to Price. And here is Hughes. Some nice passing by Louisville here. Outside Odom. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from 18. That's in, coming off an assist from Price. UConn trails by 5. Freak in at center. Martin is out there with Reed. And it's Posey in at the 2-guard spot. Right side Jennings. And Posey kicks to Freak. Great D that time from Thomas.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Odom. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Thomas gets a wide open look. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And Louisville leads by 7.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Dishes it to Posey. Here's Freak. The shot no good. Excellent D from Thomas. Now here's Odom. Price outside. Expanding his range. No good. And the Huskies going the other way now. Martin dishes to Freak. Out to the right wing. Reed gets to Jennings. Out left to the wing. He feeds it to Freak. Pulls from the top of the key. And nothing but hair on that one. Cardinals leading by 7. Pass to Hughes. He dishes it to Thomas. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Huskies making a switch here. Freak's checked in. Whitey's checked in for the Cardinals. And stolen by Freak. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And that's an intentional foul.
Ça recommence. Toujours.
There's 39 seconds left to play here in the second half. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
Day, no good. And here are the Cardinals. To the paint. Here's Harrell. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And Louisville leads by 9.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Freak. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Here's the screen. So we see the Cardinals get the win here. This
9 points. C'est ça quoi, Yannick qui fait des fautes. Peut gagner même. Allez, le championnat. On va faire tactique, on va mettre le boulot, on va mettre le meilleur à la fin.
Welcome, everyone. It's the night we've all been waiting for. The college tournament finale is upon us. And for 2 teams, this marks the end of an incredible journey. And the energy is contagious here in the building. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers taking on the Yukon Huskies.
You got that right. I mean, this
Arrête d'ouvrir la porte.
has worked so hard for all season long. An opportunity for the title. I mean, this game might very well be the defining moment for the lives of every one of these young men.
Both these teams have gone through so much adversity just to make it here. All tournament long, it's been survive and advance, but now this is the part where you put all your chips on the table and just lay it on the line.
And Wisconsin, looking at who they've got. We've got Kaminsky. Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Decker, and it's Evans in at the 4.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
You know, Wisconsin has not historically had a lot of players in the NBA. That number, however, could be growing in the next few seasons. I mean, they have a few, but for the most part, their winning has come through solid team play.
And the Badgers with possession here. It's a 3-point game. Oh, and that one, no question.
Bon, ça vaut de mettre la raclée.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Tries a 3. Joseph, that's good.
Joli.
Joseph's got his first 3 points of the game. Hill gets to Decker. Pick up by Hill. Kicks it out to Hawkins. Hill passes to Hawkins. From the arc. Can't hit. And the Huskies going the other way now.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
Evans attacking, and it's off the back rim, no good. The Huskies on offense, trailing by 2. Joseph, that's good. Joseph's got 5 points so far. And the Badgers with possession here.
Sifflé encore.
Going with a whole new group out there. And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. We've got Hawkins, also Peyton out there. Kaminsky out there with Decker. And it's Evans in at the 4 spot. Keefe off the left rim and out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Hawkins gets to Kaminsky. Now here's Decker. Defense right on him. Evans dishes to Peyton. Back to Evans. The Badgers working the ball around now. And he gets it to go. Peyton's got his first basket.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes. Like conducting an orchestra.
And Joseph kicks today. Here's Freak. You know what? Evans with some nice D. The Badgers leading by 6. Hawkins with it. Picked up by Joseph. Over in the corner, Decker. Good on the 3-point shot. Decker's got 6.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Here is Day. Here's Splitter. Again, the miss by the Huskies. And the wide open shot from Evans. Got a piece of it. Here is Keefe. Got it up. And no good, Trent. So we've reached the end of the first half of play.
Bon.
It's the Badgers up 9.
Première mi-temps passée. On a perdu, mais bon.
And the big game is just about ready to get going for our second half of play. What a championship atmosphere we've got here tonight. We're just one half of basketball away from seeing college basketball history being made.
Oh non, c'est pour nous.
And not exactly the start they were looking for, but there's still a lot of basketball left. You have to think they'll be mixing things up a little bit in terms of adjustments.
Well, Greg, I tell you what, the hole is deep, and if they want to hoist that trophy at the end of the game, they've got to get more from their star player, Freak. He's got to take over.
Freak in at the 4 spot, and it's Day in at the point guard position. The Badgers leading by 9, and Wisconsin looking at who they've got. Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Kaminsky, then it's Decker, and it's Evans in at the power forward. The shot by Kaminsky, nobody around. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, Freak's draft stock.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Evans. Joseph with the rebound. UConn trails by 11. He feeds it to Freak. Splitter passes to Freak, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Huskies shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Free throw good. Freak. 2 shots. And both free throws good from Freak. Hawkins with it. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. The feed to Peyton. They set the pick. Now the dish to Evans. 6 on the shot clock. From 18 feet away, Huskies with the rebound.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Freak in at power forward. And it's Keith in at the shooting guard position.
This game's still very much up in the air. I mean, this is where you start to separate the men from the boys and where heroes are born.
And one team looking to ice the win, the other hoping to force OT. I think right now you lean on your stars and get the ball.
Splitters checked in, and Freak subbed in for Martin. The Badgers also changing it up. Gibson's checked in, and Walker subbed in for Decker.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Badgers.
Clark, the bench, gave him a big lift in this game.
Yeah, you always like to see that, Kevin, when your reserves can perform and help you pull out a win.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Carmen. You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Inside, here's Gibson. The kick out to Walker. And Wade now top of the key. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Walker.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Both teams will make substitutions. .43 seconds left in the second half. Howard in the post, working on Gibson. Walker with some nice D.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Down low. That's good. And the assist goes to Fisher.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
So it's Wisconsin picking up the win. Such...
Encore le temps.
Frequency.
I got you on speakerphone.
Okay, your sister there?
Hey, Mama, I'm right here.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Yvette's here too, Mama.
Hi, Mama. How you doing? I'm fine.
Does she have to be here?
Yes. Mr. Pagnotti, the agent I was telling you about, he's in the room too.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm good. Nice to meet you.
What a pleasure to finally meet the Queen Mother, this young, talented man, even if only by telephone.
That's sweet. Hang on, Frequency. Here comes your father.
All right.
Hey, sorry I'm late. Hope everyone's well.
How you doing,
Daddy.
Mr. P?
I'm doing good.
So let's get to it.
Yeah, let's do this. We all know why we're here. This meeting is strictly confidential, 100% off the record. Didn't happen. We weren't even here. Capiche? Capiche means understand in Italian. Capiche?
Capiche.
Freak insisted that I have his entire family here. I think it's great that he has a good support system around him. I've been doing this a very long time. I work with some of the best. Now, let me rephrase that. I work with the best. And the best always seem to have a great support system around them. A family, if you will. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Let's cut to the chase. Leaving college early now and entering this year's NBA draft is the right move right now. And when you sign with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent, I will make sure you are well taken care of. I will make sure you are protected. With this freaking environment, I love it, freaking environment. This freaking environment thing you do when you get hot freak, we're going to make you more money off the court than you will on.
We already have endorsements and things like that in mind, so...
I said we because we're going to do this together. We're a team. We're Team Freak. But Freak, you need to be in the league first, right? That's why I'm here.
Oh, yeah, I hear you, Mr. Pagnotti, but like I told you before, I already promised my parents 4 years of college. That's the plan, man.
That's right.
Plans change, Freak. Listen, in life and in basketball, you need to adapt and change to the situation at hand. Now, even if you have the greatest coach and they draw up the greatest play, and all the X's and O's make perfect sense on paper, you still need to react to what the defense shows you and then make your move. This is the right move. This is the right move now. And 4 years of college is a great plan for basically anybody. But you're not just anybody. You are the greatest collegiate talent I have ever seen shoot, dribble, pass, and defend a basketball my entire time on this great planet Earth. Now, Miss Martha, Mr. Pete, I have seen so many of the greats jump right from high school to the pros. Freak, you've at least experienced college. You know what that is. You've been there. You've done that. I am offering you now a chance at the experience of a lifetime. Do you know how many people would love to be in those Jordans right now?
Yeah, Freak, I mean, what if you get hurt? You remember how you came down on your ankle in that game earlier this year?
Oh, yeah, but that was nothing.
Right, we know it was nothing, but next time it could be something.
I saw that. Good game. But BAM! Just like that, and you could be flipping burgers. Maybe not flipping burgers. Maybe you're the manager or assistant manager at some burger joint. Maybe I do a favor and make a call, and you're a delivery boy at Sal's Famous Pizzeria. But the bottom line is, you will be a long, long, long ways away from signing multi-million-dollar contracts with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent.
So it's all about the money, right?
When was it not all about the money?
Money isn't everything.
No, it isn't, sir, and no disrespect was meant. But freedom. Money is freedom. The freedom of choice. The freedom to live. Money is the difference between renting and owning. Between being the waiter and being waited on. It's the difference between being the chauffeur or being chauffeured. Now, do you want to be a chauffeur? This here is a contract. This makes me your agent. Sign on the dotted line, and I will take you and your family to the promised land.
Like I said, Mr. Pagnotti, it's not all about the money.
Pete, let the man finish.
He made his point. He's finished. Aren't you finished?
I said my piece, but I know I'm right. You guys should talk.
Pete, what if Frequency does get hurt? Shouldn't he take this opportunity now?
What if the boy goes pro, gets hurt, and then doesn't have a college degree? Look how hard we worked for him to get to where he is.
But college isn't for everybody. Pete, you didn't go.
That's why we worked so hard for him.
Just saying. I mean, if he's ready to do this now as opposed to later, Pete, anything can happen.
You're right. Anything could happen. This is his future. This
You're
is
not
his life.
listening to me, Pete.
Not just a game.
All right, Mom, Pop. Sorry. Look, truth be told, I don't even know what I want to do right now.
I understand that.
But I was talking to my boy Vic the other day.
Why?
And he was making a lot of sense. He thinks I should leave early, too.
You know what? I've kept quiet this whole time, and I also think that Freak should join the league. I think it's a great business decision, and I think that Mr. Pagnotti is absolutely right.
Thank you, Yvette.
You're welcome.
Now, Freak, I know for a fact that people have been talking about the company you keep, and you need to be careful. It could compromise what we're trying to do here.
What are you trying to say?
You know, your association with that guy Victor off the court, it could compromise your selection in the draft. As a matter of fact, I know it will. Do you realize the difference in dollars between being drafted first overall and 21st? You're talking tens of millions of dollars. You don't get it, do you? CeCe. Our first sneaker deal alone, you're talking a difference of a $50 to $100 million difference. Just by that. Number one, that's what we need. If I were not 1,000% convinced in my mind and in my heart that we could get you drafted first overall, I wouldn't be like this. This is the play. This is the move, Freak. You've got to listen to me.
I absolutely hear you, but who are they to tell me who I can't hang with my brother?
No, Freak, you need to listen to him. I've been telling you the same exact thing.
Mr. Dom, Frequency and Victor grew up together. You took the boy in and practically adopted him.
Martha, I told you that boy ain't nothing but trouble.
He's family.
Okay, but that's my boy, and he agrees with y'all.
It's not about agreeing with Vic. We're trying to prepare you for your future.
You know, but it is his future.
This is none of your business.
Excuse me?
Wait, Freak. You still have a decision to make. Sign with me, yes or no.
Can I just interrupt for 1 second? Everybody just settle down, please. Now, I appreciate you all taking the time in this heated discussion, but the truth of the matter is, there's only one person in the room that can make this decision. Now, son, you know how I feel.
Right.
Education is the most important thing in life, but this is your choice. It's not your mother's or your sister's or mine. It's not your girlfriend. It's not Mr. Pagnotti's. And it definitely ain't Victor's. This is your decision, son. So you tell us what you want to do.
I need 30 seconds, Freak. Okay. I have 4 beautiful children, and I want each of them to go to college and graduate. But if you walked up to any one of those 4 children right now and said, I will give you a contract that's worth $100, $200, $300 million, I would say, bypass college. You can always go back. I want you to graduate. I want you to get your doctorate. I want to call you Dr. Freak, but you need to understand this. Now, you can go all over this beautiful country that we live in and go into any of the major universities. You will find people that are 30, 40, 50, 60, 80 years old, and you will find them graduating. But if you live to be 500 years old, you will never see ever somebody 40, 50, 60 years old being drafted from college into the NBA. We need to strike while the iron is hot. This is your life. We will get you drafted first overall. You will be up there with all the big names. I'm not talking first rounder. I'm talking first overall. Listen to me. This is what I do. I am the best at what I do. Nobody is better.
Seconds plus.
Miss Martha, I am sorry. You just need to understand.
Would you please let my wife speak?
I apologize.
Frequency. Baby, what do you want to do?
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have CeCe go through this contract, front to back. I'm going to think about it, sleep on it, pray on it, and I will call you in the morning.
All right. Listen, Mr. Pete, Miss Martha, it was a pleasure meeting the two of you over telephone, and I look forward to meeting you both in person. Remember, everybody, this meeting never took place. We weren't even here. Capiche?
Capiche.
Okay.
All right, Mom, Pops, I'm going to call you guys later. I love you.
Love you,
I love you too, son. Bye.
Bon, une belle cinématique avec un petit capiche. Moi je sais, t'inquiète pas. Bah ça c'est pour se détendre, monsieur.
Mark was the clerk and I was carrier. And I asked her out to lunch one time and take her for a bagel around the corner from where we worked.
Bagel?
A bagel, yeah.
With cream cheese?
Cream cheese.
Split down the middle?
Split down the middle. Love at first sight.
Sure.
I believe that it was true. It happened to me.
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft. With the first pick in the NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Karl Anthony Towns from the University of Kentucky. With the second pick in the NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select D'Angelo Russell from The Ohio State University. With the third pick in the NBA draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Jahlil Okafor from Duke University. With the fourth pick in the NBA draft, the New York Knicks select Kristaps Porzingis from Latvia. With the fifth pick in the NBA draft, the Orlando Magic select Mario Hezonja from Dubrovnik, Croatia. With the sixth pick in the NBA draft, the Sacramento Kings select Willie Cauley-Stein from the University of Kentucky. With the seventh pick in the NBA draft, the Denver Nuggets select Emmanuel Mudiay from Dallas, Texas. With the eighth pick in the NBA draft, the Detroit Pistons select Stanley Johnson from the University of Arizona. With the ninth pick in the NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Frank Kaminsky from the University of Wisconsin. With the 10th pick in the NBA draft, the Miami Heat select Justice Winslow from Duke University. With the 11th pick in the NBA draft, the Indiana Pacers select Miles Turner from the University of Texas. With the 12th pick in the NBA draft, the Utah Jazz select Trey Lyles from the University of Kentucky. With the 13th pick in the NBA draft, the Phoenix Suns select Devin Booker from the University of Kentucky. With the 14th pick in the NBA draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Cameron Payne from Murray State University. With the 15th pick in the NBA draft, the Atlanta Hawks select Kelly Oubre from the University of Kansas. With the 16th pick in the NBA draft, the Boston Celtics select Terry Rozier from University of Louisville. With the 17th pick in the NBA draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select Rashad Vaughn from UNLV. With the 18th pick in the NBA draft, the Houston Rockets select Sam Decker from the University of Wisconsin. With the 19th pick in the NBA draft, the Washington Wizards select Jaren Grant from the University of Notre Dame. With the 20th pick in the NBA draft, the Toronto Raptors select Delon Wright from the University of Utah. With the 21st pick in the NBA draft, the Dallas Mavericks select Justin Anderson from the University of Virginia. With the 22nd pick in the NBA draft, the Chicago Bulls select Bobby Portis from the University of Arkansas. With the 23rd pick in the NBA draft, the Portland Trailblazers select Rondé Hollis Jefferson from the University of Arizona. With the 24th pick in the NBA draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Tyus Jones from Duke University. With the 25th pick.
Bon, on va passer parce que ça y vient suivant. On peut même pas d'accord les nuls.
Jarrell Martin from Louisiana State University. With the 26th pick in the NBA draft, the San Antonio Spurs select UCLA. With the 27th pick in the NBA draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select Larry Nance Jr. from the University of Wyoming. With the 28th pick in the NBA draft, the Boston Celtics select R.J. Hunter. With the 29th pick in the NBA draft, the Brooklyn Nets select the power forward from the University of Connecticut.
Let's do this, young man.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Frequency Vibration. Welcome aboard, young man. Welcome aboard.
Wow. Wow. This is bananas.
Take your time, baby.
Thanks, Mom. Okay, so I first want to thank everyone who made this possible. Mom, Dad, I couldn't have done this without you. I'd like to thank my lady Yvette. My dude, Vig.
Hey, yo, I got you, man. Hey, all them in the building all day, yo.
He's like my brother. Oh, gosh. And also, want to thank my sister, Cece, who is also my manager. Swish, love you.
I love you more.
And my agent, Mr. Don Pagnotti himself.
Man, baby.
I guess I will take some questions now. Yes, ma'am.
How did you get the nickname Freak?
A lot of people don't know this, but Freak is short for my very first nickname, Frequency Vibration.
Yes, true story. I like to introduce our mother so she could tell it.
Go ahead.
You know, Mama.
Tell Mama.
You know, Mama.
Go get her, Mom.
Thank you, everyone. Frequency and Cece are fraternal twins. And so when I was pregnant, one of them kept kicking and jumping around all the time. So my husband, Pete, put headphones on my belly and played reggae music.
Hence the name Frequency Vibration.
We shortened it to Freak.
How did you know who was kicking?
A mother knows. A mother always knows.
Are you ready for a photo op?
Yes. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next NBA superstar, Frequency Vibration.
Go ahead, son.
Thank you all for coming. We will be available for one-on-ones in the back. Good job. Well done.
Congratulations, son.
Bon. Cinématique un peu longue, on va le dire. Bon, c'est quoi la suite? Année de hockey, premier match de la NBA. Jusqu'au bout, je vais me faire détruire. Bon, on va se laisser là pour cette vidéo. C'était Frédéric, à la prochaine show tout le monde.